Hello, today we're going to be talking about the weapons that appear in the Stalker 2 Cost of Hope DLC trailer. Let's just get right into it. The very first one is the G3. It's pretty much the most obvious. It only gets a single scene, but it's a very clear scene of the side of the G3. You get to see it in great detail. I think this is a great addition to have like a battle rifle. I can only assume that this is going to be available later in the DLC. I mean, it's a full auto 308. I understand the G3 has kind of a more lethargic fire rate than most battle rifles, but still it's a full auto capable battle rifle. Presumably full auto capable. It could still just be a semi-auto only rifle, but I'm assuming full auto because that gives it a unique trait within the game's ecosystem. The second new gun that appears in the trailer is kind of difficult to make out. At first I thought it was the K-Rod in the game, which is the IWI Carmel, but it appears to me like it is a new gun. The charging handle is different, and that led me to conclude I think it's the HK433, G37, G39. It goes under a lot of different names in the German military and special forces right now, but it could be I'm not 100% sure how this will behave in game. I'm expecting a 5.56 assault rifle. If there's a new round, it might be 300 Blackout, but I assume it's going to be a 5.56 assault rifle that you're going to be able to get in this DLC. It's probably going to be dropped by one of the factions, either Duty or Freedom. Maybe both will have it in the DLC. Next is one that I'm not 100% on, but I kind of believe in this screenshot here that this is an SKS. I know that they've added the Mosin since launch. There is the Mosin in the 1911, which I haven't covered in this channel, but they are in the game. You can get a Mosin Nagant, you can get a 1911, but this rifle, its bolt looks short, its receiver looks long, and the bolt is too far forward. It looks like an SKS to me, and if this is an SKS, I am extremely happy. That's one of the rifles that I wanted the most in the game. Along with just like a full rework of 7.62x39, so the SKS can be in 7.62x39 and be like a good option. As I've been editing this video, I've become more and more confident that that is an SKS, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing an SKS. I'm not sure if we're getting the 7.62x39 rework. I really hope we are. If we do, I hope we see some more 7.62x39 guns. I think I've gone out like an AKM, the RPD, like a Bren 2 in 7.62x39, the Gendarmerie GIGN, I think. They use those. Fort has like the Fort 224. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember what it is, but it's like a Ukrainian copy of the 7.62x39 Galil Ace, and I think that would be really good in 7.62x39. I think I went over this in the previous video, but I'm just summarizing very quickly. And the last actual like new gun that I could make out is just this shotgun. So this is like the standard starting shotgun. I'm not saying that the gun itself is new, but unless there are camos that you can apply to weapons now, this looks to me like a new unique that'll be available in the game. You know how you can find named guns. So this is probably going to be a named weapon that you can get in this DLC. I should say there's like an SVU and AS Val that they show off, and the AS Val looks a lot like, I thought at first maybe it was an SR3M, but it's clearly just an AS Val that's like short, and it looks a lot like one of the ones, I think for like a pre-order bonus, it was a unique, but it might be a new unique, I'm not 100% sure. They look pretty normal to me, or like stuff we already have in the game, so I'm not confident on that. I did freeze frame at many points with these soldiers. You can see here in the light, it appears they just have shotguns. The one that's behind the commander of duty right now has the PP Bison. Otherwise, I see no other new guns in this trailer. There could be some lurking in the background in the shadows. I theorize that we might see more just because this trailer is being revealed without a definitive release date, like it just says summer this year. And so that might mean there's going to be more development time for more content, and that means possibly more weapons. But for now, I think these weapons are the ones that they want to promote. So if you were just here for the weapons that are in the trailer, that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. But if you're interested, I would like to briefly go over weapons that I really think this game needs. Because I've had like a year to think this over, and thinking about like the comments, and saw a lot of similar comments on the previous video. So I'm just gonna go over those real quick. And the first thing I'd like to say is the most requested comment by far is the AN-94, which was the Obakin in the original Stalker trilogy. It's known in real life for its hyperburst, which I think would make for a really good, it would translate really well into the main Stalker 2 gameplay cycle. 545 hyperbursts, like 2 rounds so fast, they are almost one. I think that's awesome. And that was that's clearly in high demand. I know that we're probably going to see a lot of mods for that if we don't already have them, because I know we have a lot of mods already available for Stalker 2 coming out in the recent months, which is awesome. And the only other thing I think that the game really needs is like 9mm pistols and a 45 caliber submachine gun. The 45 caliber submachine gun, I know we already have the MAC-10, right? But like, it's treated more like a machine pistol. Like, there's not even a stock on it. Its recoil is so crazy. It's not really a submachine gun in the traditional sense. I think like a UMP 45 would do much better as like a 45 caliber submachine gun. Like, slow the fire rate down just a little bit, but still like submachine gun speed, you know, 600 or 700 rounds per minute, 45 ACP submachine gun. I think it would go really well into Stalker's weapon arsenal. For 9x19 pistols, technically, again, we already have them in a way, but it's 2 uniques rather than any dedicated 9x19 pistol, and I don't think that's enough for 9x19. I think it deserves its own dedicated pistol. If it deserves at least 1, if not 2. I think 2 would be a good number. I mean, the original Stalker trilogy had 3 of them. I think it was the High Power, the M9, and the Walther P99. Logical choices, I went over this in the previous video, but just to summarize, like the Walther PDP, the RX Delta, the HK SFP9 would be a good choice because they've already shown that they kind of really like HK, clearly, the HKG3 and 433 showing up in this trailer. So the SFP9 is an HK pistol, and the SFP9, for those of you unaware, in the United States it's sold as the VP9, and the United States, I believe, is the only place where they sell it as the VP9, the German name Volks pistol. In the rest of the world they sell it as SFP9, which is the English name Striker Fired Pistol. I believe even in Germany they sell it as the SFP9, where the gun comes from. So the German name is in the United States, and the English name is in Germany. Very, very weird. But yeah, you have that. You have guns like the CZ75 and the Beretta, which was the Martha in the original Stalker games. That would be pretty cool. They could do the Martha 93R with the Beretta 93R as a 3-round burst machine pistol. That would be pretty awesome. These include 9x19 pistols in the game, if not in the DLC, just in the base game. At any point. That would be highly requested in my opinion. That's one of the things that bugs me. It's like OCD. So anyway, that pretty much summarized my whole previous video, which is good. Summarizing a 90-minute video in like under 10 minutes. That's progress. That's good. But anyway, thank you for watching. Tell me anything you'd like to see in the trailer, even if it's weapons or if it's anything else like new mechanics, balance changes, anything like that. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And yeah, have a good day.